Talk about the day from hell. It's taken a hot second to appear on the channel.
I see that it is live now.
Excellent. We are live.
We are live now.
What?
Bless me.
What the devil's going on, David? I mean, it's
You
clearly
get one update.
it's clearly the fandom lives, but it's you and me.
It is you and me.
Who's the guest? Hi everybody. Hi everybody.
We have a very, very special guest.
I'm confused.
On the Fandom Lives today.
I mean, I've already interviewed you.
You have interviewed me, but the guest, in fact, today will be you.
Sorry, what?
I will be interviewing you for the Fandom Lives as a season finale sort of wrap-up.
Holy heck biscuits. Who could have seen this coming?
Probably us.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Aye, that's fair. So yeah,
That's...
we wanted to do a little audio test before we began, right?
Yeah. Can everybody hear us okay?
Make sure the game volume's not too loud or the microphones aren't too loud. Let us know.
Plot twist. Nabsabluke, I acknowledge you. You don't have to say hi as many times.
I'll be posting the link in the Discord server. We have a Discord server, which after the streams we do pop into the voice chat. Link to join that is in the description, right below the stuff. Yes, the video. That's the word.
I don't know what to do. I'm being exposed.
David's kind of loud. I can turn down a little bit.
Yeah, sure thing. Maybe slightly peaky. I mean, you're coming okay on my levels, but I think it might be on your end. A touch.
Yeah, it might just be that you think I'm quiet, but I'm not on the stream.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Audio is funny that way.
It is a strange mystery.
But if everything else is fine, we can begin.
All right. No other notices or news or anything?
Blair is still, if you haven't been following on the channel, Blair hasn't really been feeling well. There are some posts.
Oh,
that on
yeah.
The Please.
Oh my god.
Wait, what happened?
we just got a tip.
Oh, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren.
That's how we resolve the issue of tips not being noticed. Holy hell. Thank you so much. That's genuinely made my day.
Undertale VR, that's interesting. You should probably send that a link to that somewhere.
Yeah, man.
I'd like to check Undertale VR out. I've seen some fan games. But...
I mean, is that on VR chat, right? There's a VR chat, like so.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, wish Blair the best in their recovery. Going through a lot, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have merch that's on sale. It's in the description as well. You can buy tank tops, face masks, which are very topical right now.
Are the face masks a thing now?
I have one.
Oh my god.
I have one on my person at all time. Whenever I'm at work, people are like, "What's that? What's on your face mask?" I'm like, "Oh, the YouTube channel logo. You should check it out."
Yeah. Oh man, I am following the link as we speak.
Yeah. Definitely check that out.
Hello, Masha.
Hello.
I am buying a face mask as we speak.
Measure is great. Blair's mom is really great.
Yeah, good value.
Shout out to Measure.
Is this do the face masks, like, you can tell me this, do they have like the things that go around your ears, or do they go around the entire like back of the head?
It's your ears.
Oh, okay.
I know some people don't like that because it does make a little bit of soreness.
Well, it's also like the issue I have is that my head is roughly the size of a small moon. So like it's so big that I can't wear those without like dragging
Yeah.
my ears forward. It's terrible. Like, it's a real problem. And like
You could always
yeah.
like cut the string. What I've seen people do is they cut the elastics and then they like lace a shoelace through that hole and then they use that to tie it behind their head.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I've done it with a couple of them that I liked.
Yeah. Because I think you and I are kindred spirits in our moon-headedness, really.
Yeah, I got quite the large melon on top of my shoulders.
Hello, Blix. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying Avatar. Keep watching it because it gets better.
It is a very good show. I might rewatch it just because Blair and them are all watching it.
Yeah, man. Avatar's so good, guys.
If you guys have questions during the stream, please at me or James. I'll just type something real. No, I'm not logged in. At TwoAllNighters or at Jameeesh in the chat.
I'm putting it in the chat. It's fine. It's good. Got it.
There you are. You or TwoAllNighters, and we'll see it. It will highlight in orange.
Nabster Blue Kite. I noticed you, Senpai.
Hi, Nabstablook.
Cool. Anything else? The list of notices has been getting continually longer, like throughout.
It has.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
If you have any suggestion for a content creator to be on the Fam Lives, let us know in the Discord, or you could also email to allnighters@gmail.com. Let us know if you want someone else on maybe the next season of the Fandom Lives.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, having run it for since January, it's I think it's time to take a bit of a break. It's been super fun. Like, oh man, this has been such a cool series. I've been able
a lot
to...
of great gifts.
Yeah, man, we've been so great. Like, and it's what's amazing is you kind of approach these people like, oh no, I don't know if you have time for this because just a bit of a laugh. But the response and reception has been so positive. Genuinely, petition for Dorian to be the first guest of season 2. Get Dorian on webcam. Millions of views guaranteed. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, let me take a break just for the sake of my sanity, but keep the requests coming in, and we can see if we can build up a bit of a list. Because once we built up the initial list, other guests were added here and there. But yeah, it was. I think this was a really cool thing, and I definitely would like to do it again. For sure.
Lauren, thank you for another £5.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate you. Speaking of creators and guests and stuff, Michael King has made this very nice Undertale Remastered mod, which adds colored sprites. I think that's the extent of what it is. They just add colored sprites, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty detailed, like the work. I mean,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What now?
Who did that? Did we get that just from Google, or did somebody actually record it?
What do you mean?
I just got the. Oh my god, the sound effects are flowing in. Oh man! Thank you for the follow, Ultra Seraphic Supremo. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are hearing this, but it's coming through on my end. It's
Oh yeah, Streamlabs sends you a little audio thing.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh my god.
But yeah, if you Google Undertale Remastered, you should be able to find it. I believe you have to own the game to set it up.
Yeah. Undertale Remastered, it's the first link there. What's the website? It's moddb.
moddb.com.
Very cool. Cool.
All right.
Well, maybe we should get started with our final episode of The Fandom Lives On. Hey, Dave.
Hey,
We're back.
we're back.
All the people are waiting. We should do something.
Maybe we should do a little interview thing.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah,
No, the tables have turned. I don't feel
tables
comfortable
have
talking
turned.
about myself. I'm
I
sorry.
was a guest like a while ago. I was like one of the first 3, right?
Yeah, man. You were one of the founding fathers of the Fandom Lives lore, canon,
And here we are now.
at the end.
So a lot of people have heard you ask questions to others, and maybe thrown in your 2 cents a little bit briefly, like, oh yeah, I do that too.
Hither and thither.
But who is Jameeesh or James, whatever you would like to go by now? There was also another name you had been working on.
I've been, to be honest, putting this out there just for like general consumption. If you guys want to chime in, please do. I think Jameeesh is perhaps a little bit of a silly name, and I think that it might be time for me to consider a more proper pseudonym.
Maybe you were thinking of one. I remember.
Something involving John, because without giving too much away about my personal life, my dad's name is John, my grandfather's name is John, and my middle name is John, and actually I prefer the name John to James. I think John is just a cooler, like, classic name. And everyone thinks James Bond, but like I've never really felt comfortable with the name James. I've actually genuinely felt more comfortable about John. So I think I might potentially, I don't know. What do you guys think? I have no idea. But yeah, in terms of who I am, I've been doing voice work for TwoAllNighters for, oh my god, like, it's been more than 2 years, isn't it? It's been since 2017, is it? Like, because
2017, 2016 maybe.
Yeah.
Late 16.
You were in the 40s in terms of how many thousand subscribers you had, and at that point, at that particular time, I was super excited because I was like, "Wow, that's a huge YouTube channel." And when it was in one of those. Like, let me start freaking the game because I should probably start playing it. But
Yeah, go ahead.
one of those Undertale voice acting servers that were occupied by a whole bunch of stuff, and I was vaguely aware of Winter, who went by something else at that time, and I've actually forgotten it. Wintermelon. I was aware of Cello. I was aware of you guys because it was like, hey, you're a big Undertale channel. I had been working on a channel called DN Dubs from 2016 through to late 2017. Basically, as the prime editor, the only body it's a standard sort of project. It gets loads of auditions, a Discord server gets set up, a team forms, but it never goes anywhere because this was before.
This was your first project sort of thing you were getting into.
This was pre-tan, and I joined the server, and nothing was really happening, and it was like that way for a couple of months, and I eventually just said, screw it, let's just I'm just gonna grab some images and make some videos. And when I did, hey, they got views. The second video that I ever edited still stands at something like 290,000 or something. I mean, I haven't checked it in a while.
Pretty good.
So it was like it was at the height of the fandom, right? It was when it was really popular and lots of people were showing interest in the AUs and stuff. And I had no idea what was going on. I just played Undertale. I enjoyed it, and I wanted to keep creating. But yeah, TwoAllNighters came about because in that joint server that I talked about, where we in DN Dubs, like a handful of us, joined this kind of communal server that was about Undertale content creators. It didn't really massively go anywhere, but what did happen was Blair and a couple of friends and myself just decided to meet up at Comic-Con in nearby where Blair lives. And I was just completely out of the blue. It was weird. It was just like, oh, should we do this? Okay, yeah, let's just do it. And it just happened.
Meetups are good. I've been to one meetup before at a convention.
Yeah, but it was the first time I'd ever actually kind of broken out of the, like, kind of stepped out of my comfort zone and actually engaged with that community in real life and not just on a computer screen. And it was incredible. It was such a good con. I just, like, I know Blair's watching. I've actually been looking at the photos this week, just like in the Google Drive because they're still shared on my Google Drive. And there's this incredible photo that they were very kind to do for me. We had an Undertale a photo shoot with everybody who was dressed up as characters. So there were Undines, there were a couple of Metaturns, there were loads of Sans. There was a Goku Sans, David. It was crazy.
I've seen a few of the images, actually.
Yeah. So Goku Sans was there, and I said, listen, I'm not really dressed up as anything apart from my voice acting alter ego. I had a pair of headphones around my neck all day, and that was basically me cosplaying as Jameeeesh, which was super lame. Anyway, I asked them, would it be possible if I just kind of sat amidst you and just had a couple of pictures taken, literally just sit on the floor? And I was like, they were like, cool, let's do it. So I sat down, and all of these like kids and, you know, everyone who was dressed up as these characters decided to point at me. So I had a crowd of people around, all of whom were pointing down towards the middle. And there's an amazing picture of me just sitting in the middle with my legs crossed and a beaming smile on my face. I'm like, yay, this is so good.
I remember that one.
Oh.
I've seen that image.
So like, and at that point I was like, you know what? This is such a great time. And it was about that time as well during the day that Blair asked me to join TwoAllNighters. And it was emotional because it was like, we are connecting in quite a real and like personal way through our love of this game. Speaking of which, there is a game that we should be playing. I'm sorry, I'm getting really into the story. We're intending to get through the end of this true pacifist run, guys. That's the plan. But yeah, it was such an exciting thing, and I joined the team. I've done my fair share of editing, but most of it's voice acting. This is probably my main kind of creative outlet, TwoAllNighters. But as well as that, I've done a few like video game mods. I recently recorded some stuff for The Witcher 3. And obviously the big thing that I take real personal pride in outside of the TwoAllNighters stuff is voicing in a mod called Project AHO for a game that you might have heard of. It's called Skyrim. So yeah, that was such a surreal thing because it's like it's like a free DLC, and as you play the game, I mean, you've seen this before, haven't you, David? Like
I don't think I've played it, but I've seen either you or Blair play the mod.
Yeah, there's a super unbelievably cool bit where I was. As the player, you go to like this ancient underground library and you search for some books, and as you're leaving, a character runs up to you and says, "Is Cell 3 still in the library?" And it's me. It's my character. Like if you play through the main quest line, this character will seek you out, run towards you, and you can't get away from it. You'll hear my character. It's just so cool. It's like, yeah, I continually want to kind of push myself to pursue that kind of stuff because it's epic. And then outside of that kind of stuff, I run a Dungeons and Dragons / Skyrim playthrough Twitch stream on a channel called The Dysfunctionals, and in my spare time, I have a job as a teacher.
Nice. So that is you. That is Jameeeesh.
Yeah.
A brief history. You did lightly touch on you started making videos. What was the first video you made? What was it of?
Oh, crumbs. Do you know what? If you guys join me in Discord later, I'll show you it. It's so terrible. It's me and it's me and my friend Min, and the three of us, you, me, and Min, have played Smite recently. So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
He voiced Metaturn, I voiced Sans, and it was like between 10 and 15 seconds long, and within a couple of days of being uploaded, bam, 1,000 views. And it's just like, wow, okay, so if I put a little bit of effort into editing and creating a video, people are going to watch it. And that was the first. And then there were other videos. The big kind of, my big proud achievement at that time was a series called Ask Metafel, which was getting tens of thousands of views, which was super exciting. Yeah. And I never went back to it. Yeah.
The first character you voiced was Sans, technically, like.
Oh yeah. Sans was the first.
In your voice acting career.
Actually, I mean, the first voice that I had done that got any kind of recognition, I'd done a few bits and pieces before DN Dubs, but it hadn't gone anywhere. It was like in the dying embers of what had been Newgrounds.
Yes.
Yeah, and nothing had come of it. But Sans was my first voice from the Undertale fandom, and I kind of just I just kind of go into the Boston, you know what I'm saying. I mean, I don't have much practice of this anymore, so
everyone likes the Boston Saints.
Yeah.
Because he says forget about it in the game, and people are like, oh, he's from Boston.
Yeah, forget about it.
That's canon. He does say that in the game.
It's true.
It's interesting.
I mean, ignoring the fact that literally everybody in their life has said forget about it at some point.
Yeah, but it's spelled that Boston way with the G's and stuff if you read the text.
Yeah.
So people assume.
Heck!
Because nowadays, I would say you're mostly, when you get into voice acting, people kind of typecast you or pick you more for a certain character. I've seen you more as like Papyrus casted.
Yeah. Papyrus is the voice that I'm more well known for in TwoAllNighters and in the fan chat.
It's just because I just slide into it. It's quite easy, really for me. I don't know.
You do have a higher register.
Indeed.
Which might be more comfortable for you to do.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. Would you say that is your favorite character to voice, or did you feel like you wanted to try other ones more often?
I mean, in a perfect world, I'd get opportunities to stretch myself, but I suppose in some ways I have gotten very, very comfortable voicing Papyrus, and because of that, there is enjoyment. Like, in terms of if I slide into your VC on the fan server, right?
Yeah.
I will talk as Papyrus and just respond to what people are saying, and people laugh because it's funny, and that gives me real joy. I very much enjoy making people laugh, and hopefully that comes across. I don't know, but
that's good.
Yeah, I find it easier to do that with the Papyrus voice than any other, to be honest.
Would you say Papyrus is just in the game your favorite character in the story, or is there anyone else?
I actually probably prefer Sans in terms of
characterization.
I felt more of a connection with him for feeling like trapped, and feeling like you're just stuck in a cycle, I guess.
Fourth wall thing.
Well, yeah, not only the fourth wall, I think there's a more general theme in Sans' story of feeling like you're stuck in the same motions. And I think that's something that I relate to quite strongly. So for that reason, Sans is a character that relates to me probably more than Papyrus. I admire Papyrus because of his endearing and enduring positivity. Thank you for the follow, bud. Jaski 2005. That's nice. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
But yeah, I think that's probably Sans resonates more with me, I guess. And I think it's a bit frustrating because a lot of people jumped on the Sans fan bandwagon. Sans fan bandwagon?
Sure.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool to like Sans. So it was like it wasn't. I don't know. I say it's cool to like Sans. He was really, really popular. So it was like,
he was a star character, pretty much.
Yeah. Of course you're gonna like Sans because everyone likes Sans. I don't know. It took me about a week to beat Undyne, maybe more. I can't remember since it's been 2 years. It's never too late to play Undertale again.
Pacifist Roost Undyne, you mean?
Yeah. I don't know. Unknown UWU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The genocide run Undyne took me days, if not maybe a week. I think I streamed it on my old Twitch channel.
Oh, wow.
And I remember once I did it, I was very relieved. But yeah. When did you first learn or play Undertale?
It was Easter. So when's that? Like March, April time?
Yeah.
But it came out in 2016, right? No, it came out in 2015.
2015.
So I played it Easter 2016, so a few months afterwards. and I played it completely blind. Like I had no idea what I was getting myself in for. I just saw it was on sale on Steam for like half price, and I was like, yeah, new game, why not? If only I knew.
So you didn't really have any knowledge of what it was.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking a lot in this series to people who watched other people play it, like streamers like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier.
Right.
But I didn't really watch those guys at that point. I just played friggin' Team Fortress 2. And I've never been very good at it. So I was looking for something new, and there you are, Undyne. It immediately captured me. I remember, obviously, the first thing I did, I've mentioned this before, but I killed Toriel because I didn't know what the game was about.
Right.
I didn't try and load my save and try again and spare her. I just carried on with the game because I was like, oh, I've got to take these lumps. This is my choice. I got to live with the consequences. And when I got to Undyne, and Undyne's on the top of the mountain and says, screw that, why am I going to tell you anything when you're about to die? Ah! At that point, I literally got up off my chair, pointed at the screen and said, this is a good game. I am committed. Bring it on. And then proceeded to, I didn't realize anything about the running from Undyne. The whole pacifist ending was completely new to me. So I was like, oh, you're trying to kill me? Fuck you, I'm going to kill you. And I lost loads of times, memorized the attack patterns, and killed Undyne. And after you kill Undyne, it's actually properly impactful because, I don't know if you remember, Undyne tries to reform herself as she dissolves.
Yeah.
And, oh my god, it was like you carry on hitting Undyne even though Undyne keeps on trying to survive it and pull themselves back together. And after you finish that, you go into the next room and Papyrus calls you and says, oh, we should hang out with Undyne.
And you're like,
and you're just like, oh god, I just killed her. Yeah.
So you didn't kill Papyrus then?
No. I actually, I kept on getting captured by Papyrus until he let me go on my first playthrough.
Okay.
And I think that was because I didn't realize that when you jump when you're blue, you can move yourself left and right. And I didn't pick that up until like my second playthrough.
You were just jumping straight up.
I was just jumping straight up, and oh god, simpler times.
This is impossible.
How do I do it? How do I do it? This game is impossible. But I kept playing it, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
When did you realize you could make choices and go back and?
Well, I think I was always aware that the game was keeping track and watching. That the game is set up to tell you that. And I think you're aware of that even before you fight Toriel. But I just thought, I don't think it even occurred to me that I could go back and load the save. Because, I don't know, I just feel like that's not in the spirit of things. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, didn't play like a normal game.
No, I wanted to kind of see it through and see where the road led. And it leads here. Yeah.
And we did talk about you making videos. I've seen a few where you've done singing as Papyrus.
Oh, God.
Sorry to dig up those.
No, it's fine. I actually really enjoyed them. And there's I've made no secret of the fact that I'm a big fan of Ask Frisk and Company.
Yeah.
And I did a version of their... They Trash Queen rewrote a version of All Star by Smash Mouth, and I sung a cover of it. And I remember it really.
That was the first song.
I actually sung that as Sans. I did a couple more. I did You're Welcome as Papyrus, like a version of You're Welcome. I've seen that. I did.
You did the Hamilton song.
Yeah, I did You'll Be Back from Hamilton as Papyrus.
Yeah, as Papyrus.
And they're all just like such fun. Like I don't consider myself a very good singer, but it's freaking fun, you know?
I mean, same. I've done a lot of Papyrus singing things, and I'm not great at it, but I stay in character.
Yeah, totally.
It's fun to do.
Totally agreed. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't like killing monsters, neither do I, man.
Yeah, no, don't kill the monsters. Unless you're experimenting like I did.
I wanna just quickly talk about what you're talking about with the genocide run, like whether or not if it affects people. I think it's impossible to play this game and not, at the very least, get the point. Like, you get the message that of the game. It's like it's saying you don't have to be defensive and you don't have to be cruel to make progress and to succeed. That's what the game says. And genocide is basically you, having learned that lesson, choosing to ignore it and just kill everyone for the sake of exploring what would happen if you did. And at that point, yeah, you are. I think it is meant to make you horrendously guilty, you know, and that's another way in which, in my opinion, the game succeeds. Because having done all of this, what you're seeing on the screen in front of you, choosing to go back on all of this amazing, beautiful kinship that you're seeing on screen, God damn it, you deserve to feel guilty for it if you're choosing to do that. And I'm saying this as somebody who's played through genocide, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, sorry, that's a bit of an aside.
No, but I want to talk more about you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I know where. So you did mention you've done mods for like Skyrim and Witcher and things like that.
Yeah. Most of them are just little bits, you know.
Which I know that the Fandom Lives has been very Undertale oriented, but we've talked about branching out to kind of other things, making it more generalized to fandoms like Skyrim, Witcher, whatever have you.
I mean, we're not going to get much further in a discussion about like my creative pursuits without acknowledging Dungeons and Dragons, which I discovered probably about January 2018, I think. And it's in that respect, it doesn't feel like it's been very long. It's only been a couple of years, but it's had such a dramatic impact. You know,
you've been on like adventures that feel like they've been many, many years.
Yeah, totally. I mean, 2 years is indeed it is a long time, but I guess it's just gone by so quickly. It just doesn't feel like that's been that long. I don't know.
For sure.
But yeah, I agree with you that the idea that we should branch out, I think it's really important that we do, because like in the end, I hope I'm communicating with this, guys. I hope I'm communicating this properly with you. I really love Undertale. Undertale's fantastic. It's an amazing game, and engaging with the fandom over these years has been genuinely fulfilling and life affirming and exciting and hilarious and challenging and heartbreaking, and all of the life experience that goes along with choosing to kind of share a bit of your life with a community of people. For sure. But there is more. The Undertale is not where it ends. It might be where it starts, and it might be how it continues. And I hope to continue doing Undertale stuff for as long as I can, because I love it so much. But it doesn't end here. I hope that there's more fandoms to engage with. I hope that there's more projects to do that kind of diversify my skill set and develop me more.
Because in the end, this voice is only going to get you so far.
Yeah. Have you always used that voice, or did you change things up?
Are you talking about my papyrus?
Yeah. Did you take any different approaches in the past?
Well, It's a good question, David, and I'll take you back to...
Oh my god.
1902.
1902. It was a great year.
Yeah.
It was, there was spaghetti...
I wasn't born yet, but...
Spaghetti was coming over to the US for the first time. It was, and apparently, I learned this, I tell you, if you plant spaghetti in the ground, it grows into a tree.
I always thought it would be a vine.
No, it is a spaghetti tree. You can look at the pictures from the 40s.
Very good.
Yeah, I just love vibing as Papyrus. In terms of like how the voice has changed, I'm sure my voice has changed, but I've never gone out of my way to do Papyrus any differently, because once I got into that groove and kind of started voicing him in the way that I envisaged him to sound, or at least in the way that I enjoyed, I just felt like, yeah, this is fine. I really enjoy this voice.
What was the inspiration for it?
Oh God. Well,
what made you think this is the Papyrus voice?
I think it's just exposure to a bunch of different voices and just sort of finding the one that works for me. I think, you know, there's definitely at least 60% Skeletor in there, you know, like, gotta be.
Yeah,
everybody gives
Skeletor.
it. But actually, since coming to TwoAllNighters, I think I've even subconsciously amalgamated how Brian does it and how you do it into how I do Papyrus. I feel like you might be able to go double back to when I was first making videos on the channel, and my Papyrus sounds a certain way, and as time goes on, we're almost sort of overlapping and starting to blend into each other, which I hope you take as a compliment.
Yeah, we do. I think we do take inspiration from each other as voice actors, which is why I don't know if you were here before then, but I brought up the idea that the voice actors on the channel don't have to be one character.
Yeah.
Anyone can play any character they like, because I want to hear different voice actors doing the same character to not keep it, you know, the same every time.
Yeah, and that guarantees a degree of diversity. But you can also achieve that by branching out in terms of what fandoms you're making content for. You know, you can bring in other voice actors, but you can also introduce other characters from other IPs, and that's. I think I'd jump on the opportunity to do that a bit more. I think, but having said that, in the end, you know, the channel has grown hugely. Blair just put on the chat that we just hit 140, which is mad. That is mad.
Crazy.
Like,
we're almost at 150.
I never want to take for granted the reach of this channel and the privilege that it is to make content for it. And when it comes up, Galaxy Ink Sands has followed us. Thank you. Very good to see you. God bless you.
Follow.
But yeah, I never want to take this for granted, you know? And I suppose a challenge, I think 2020, okay, David, 2020 has been challenging for everybody. And it's been challenging for me too. And part of that is everything that's going on, and that's affecting my motivation and stuff. And I suppose the Fandom Lives almost came out of that sort of like, well, the Fandom Lives started before COVID, but as COVID kind of overtook everything, the Fandom Lives became something that I really relied on, being like, talking to different people, hey, what advice do you have for keeping up with motivation? And I'm asking on behalf of the people who are watching the stream, but I'm also asking on behalf of myself, because I don't freaking... man, I just
you
feel
wouldn't
like...
have an answer to that, man.
I mean...
How do you keep up your motivation?
It's a real challenge, and I'm not sure that I do have like a straightforward, you know, single pill to swallow on it, like a single thing that will make it better. But I tell you what, the Fandom Lives has been hugely encouraging, I guess. It's been so like exciting to talk to a variety of content creators just about what they do.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Sally, for the $10.
Sally,
Appreciate
oh
you.
my god, thank you so much. I don't know if you know this, Sally, but you are feeding a small community of orphan skelly babies.
Yes.
That's a lie, but yeah.
It's actually a family feast from KFC.
Yeah, bucket.
They're chicken skeletons.
I've got a podcast to show you about Colonel Sanders that will freaking knock you dead. Oh my god.
Oh.
I discovered a podcast in the last couple of weeks called The Dollop. Have you heard of it?
No, I don't really watch or listen to a lot of podcasts.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll see you later, Riley. Sorry, I'm trying to monitor chat at the same time as talking. Yeah.
And playing a game.
That's true.
And being interviewed. You're doing a lot. I'm kind of just sitting here asking questions.
Yeah, I guess a challenge of running this show has been... Excuse me. A challenge of running this show has been that I do a lot on it. Playing the game and asking the questions and monitoring chat. I feel like there's definitely things that we need to feed back on and maybe potentially split things up. Like maybe if there were 2 hosts next time. Holy hell, it's Rev. Hello, Revtrocity.
Hi, Rev.
Revtrocity was on last week. And he is a good boy.
Yes.
A good boy. Rev, we've run out of people, so David's interviewing me. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? This guy. Oh, Jesus.
We haven't run out of people. There's so many.
Indeed.
We just wanted to do a little season finale sort of deal.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, getting to the questions, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
You've told us about your journey, everything you've done, things you've enjoyed. Do you feel like you've hit that big break where you're like, wow, this is top success right here? Or if not, are you still looking for that?
I suppose, like, in terms of, like, the Undertale related stuff, I don't know, I feel like in a way I'm thrilled to be working for TwoAllNighters, but how do I put this? I do feel like there is more to come. I feel like there's more potential from me. Like, you'll hear this from editors all the time. I feel like every video that I make is my best edit. So I'm just like, look at this video. It's incredible. This is the culmination of all of my talent. You know, like, because I am getting better. I do feel generally I have been getting better at editing as it's been going on because I've had more practice. And I do feel like there is more to come in that respect. But I also feel like there's something to be said for how I manage myself. I feel like I'm not managing myself properly. I'm not consistent enough. I don't know. What was the question?
I mean, big break is like where you think it's going to be top. Some people say, like, it doesn't get any better than this. It does get better. Was there just a moment that it was a dramatic increase in, like, from low to high in success?
I'd say the two moments are joining TwoAllNighters, and actually I think the first video that I edited was a Doki Doki Literature Club little dub.
Did you edit that? Which one?
The noose one. Is that a noose?
That one did very well.
That one did hugely well. It was like the first video I made, and I think it's still the one of mine that's got the most views.
I didn't know that you edited that.
Yeah. It was my first edit. So that was a real feeling of, yeah, I'm here, and, you know, I'm validating the choice that Blair made. But also, I've made reference to the Skyrim mod again. Like, that was huge. Because just the quality of the project and the interactive bit, just, it feels like this.
Do you know how many people have downloaded it? Or...
Oh man, I don't, but it's in
thousands.
It's in the hundreds of thousands.
Okay,
but
that means that many people have heard your voice in a mod.
I mean, just because they download it doesn't mean they play it to that point. But yeah, there's definitely an exciting idea of having extended the reach. And I think I would like to kind of get back to being involved with projects like that. It's just a case of balance, I guess.
Speaking of balance, how do you balance things that you produce versus like what people like? Because I know we've talked about branching out to stuff. You've done Skyrim and Witcher stuff, and Undertale stuff, of course. Do you feel like maybe you want to do more on either side?
I mean, I think that the big question I've been asking every guest has been, how do you balance this? How do you balance doing what you want to do against doing what you feel what your audience will like? And the reason I'm asking that is because that's something that I'm kind of figuring out for myself. And I suppose what I'm learning, I guess, through like starting to do Twitch more often is actually, if I'm enjoying it, that is the most important thing. It is important for me to be enjoying what I'm doing. Because if I don't, all I'm doing is stressing myself out, and that's not good for me. And you know, you know me, I'm liable to get stressed out, and
everyone does, really.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm not sure if that answers your question, but in essence, I guess I'm learning through seeing so many creators on this series saying, hey, it's just about having a good time. It's just about doing what you're passionate about. And if you enjoy it, you will become more passionate about it and getting up on that sort of upward spiral, as it were.
Yeah, so you would say just don't do what people like when you're not enjoying it, because it might not play out well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's a motivation killer. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that, to be honest, that kind of summarizes where I'm at right now. I don't have this sorted. I don't have answers for people who are watching. But what I will say is, listen, guys, if you're in a position where you're enjoying an element of the creative process, try your best to nurture it and sort of get at that enjoyment. And the process of improving yourself is one that's also hugely enjoyable too. Like, go after that. The moment that you start doing it because you feel like it's something that you should be doing, you feel like it's something that other people would like, and you stop kind of motivating yourself by yourself, by your own energy, like, that for me is when the kind of the penny drops and it stops becoming something that you like doing or even want to do. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I feel the same way about that. Just keep enjoying what you're doing. Don't kind of hate your job, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And this goes for your job as well. Like, a lot of you guys are quite young, so you don't have jobs yet, but there will come a time where you have to work to earn a wage so that you can eat.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And at that point, you can also apply the same logic. Like, are you going to pursue something that you're passionate about and then become so good at it that people want to pay you for it? And if you do that, then frankly, you are in a tiny minority, because the overwhelming majority of people view work as just something unpleasant to get through so that they can afford to eat. You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have any other advice for people that are going to want to get into creating, or they're currently creating content?
I mean, I try my best to just be as kind as I can, and I'm not always able to be kind, and I sometimes need to find a place where I need to vent and communicate about my frustrations. It's important that you do that. But as much as possible, for the love of God, be kind. Be kind to you. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to the people around you. Try your best to make connections with people and leave a good impression. Yeah,
a lot of people are kind of in it to be like, oh, well, I don't have too many views, or I'm not as famous as this other person. And I always remember that thing you told me, that it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
Jeanette and Jeremy Rodriguez, thank you for the follow. Can you say that again, bud? Because it came over what you just said.
I remember that phrase you told me where people say, or you said, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And
yep,
that's really good advice. I probably won't forget that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are just seeking out that fame. Like, hey, I want to be famous on the internet. I want people to know who I am. But you can't just do that overnight or through one video all the time.
There he is.
There is the goat.
This stream might go on for a bit longer because we're finishing this run, man. We're finishing this run.
We're gonna finish this run.
Yeah.
Well, if we run out of questions, we can always just enjoy the gameplay.
Yeah,
really.
totally. We'll get there. Yeah. I mean, if I might just like offer another thing, like, I think it's important to seek to improve the quality of what you do. And the reason that I have a playlist of everything I've ever voiced in is because I can look back at what I did in 2016 and be like, oh God, that's so bad. And it's important to be willing to accept that, and accept that actually there'll come a time where you will look back at your work that you did today and say the same thing.
You look at the stream that you're doing right now.
And yeah, totally.
You'll be like, man.
Yeah, I'll look back at this and I'll be like, man, what was I doing? I was playing and asking questions. I was managing. There's so many things that I have to learn.
Yeah, you're
But
always continuously improving on what you did.
And it's okay to kind of understand that that's happening to you, and to sort of be like, well, if that's the case, then in many respects the pressure's off. I can go for what I'm doing right now. I can do the best at what I'm involved in, because when I do, it will get better.
For sure.
It's not immediately going to be obvious. Like I don't, for each of the projects that link 2016 to 2020 in what I'm doing, there has not been a notable improvement in quality. But across time, it is there and it is happening, and you must believe it. You have to take that to heart. I am getting better. I am improving. I need to keep pushing. Because there is huge fulfillment in doing so. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going off on a random tangent. Do you understand how much potential you have?
We do.
Like, I feel like if you understood how much potential you had, would you change how you went about your creative thing? Because what I do is I forget how much potential I have. And I say, oh, yeah, I could do that, but it probably won't be that good. So I don't.
Yeah. It's important to try new things, even if you feel like you can't do it, but you can.
Yeah, totally. Here he is. He's the boy.
Oh, they didn't edit that sprite.
Looks like they're still working on it. That's a bit of a shame, but like the Kid Azrael was pretty great. Oh yeah, God, I should actually focus on the game now. It's all been dialogue up to this point.
It's the end, of course.
It's the end. I'm gonna hope.
Funny enough, I've played through the True Pacifist run. I didn't die once.
Oh heck!
But then I got to this fight, and I did die.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And I felt really bad.
I mean, it's hard, right? Is it as hard as the Sans fight?
It's not. I screwed up.
Oh heck!
It's difficult, but it's not like the most difficult fight you can get.
Jeez Louise. I don't care about destroying this world anymore.
Well, stay away from the zaps.
Booyah!
That was good.
Oh God, that was great. My dream.
I do hope they do make a sprite for this, though.
Yeah, it would be great. Like, he's continually updating the mod with the sprite.
Mm-hmm.
What was I saying? After I defeat you and gain control over the timeline, I just want to reset everything.
Oh, I missed swords.
Oh God! Oh God!
Oh, I got you.
Oh, heckity heck. 5 abs and 1 peck. Oh yeah, if you guys want to get motivation back, you should watch Sanders Sides. Watch Sanders Sides. You owe it to yourself. Most of you probably already heard of it. Oh goodness.
I've heard of it. It's I can see how people like it.
Yeah.
It's not completely my thing, personally.
Yeah, it's super gay.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
I mean, I'm a fan of the gay. I'm my mind has been opened. The part of my experience since reaching adulthood, from a fundamental Christian upbringing, is my mind being and my eyes being open to the fact that there is so much beauty and color and joy everywhere. And I had such a narrow view in childhood. And I've loved having my eyes opened. It's been so affirming. Yeah. Each and every person in this chat brings their own light. I believe that. All your progress, everyone's memories, I'll bring them all back to zero. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Oh boy.
Way to peak the mic. Yeah. Junk food. Junk food makes everything better. That is a lie. Don't follow that. Do not follow that logic.
Please, Greg, stay determined. The story of Greg.
then we can do this all over again.
It was odd that my first, like, 2All-Nighters role was Azrael.
Yeah, I remember you said that. You got this, Greg. That's crazy. I mean, we both kind of had pasts in which we were voice acting roles that weren't necessarily our most comfortable, and we kind of... Oh.
Yeah. If you guys do have any more questions, because I feel like I am out of questions.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions for, like, either myself or Dave? Like, it doesn't just have to be for me. And just to freaking confirm this, each and every one of you are so valuable. I mean it. Like, a lot of you have been watching the series from the very beginning, and holy shit, your support has been...
There is a playlist.
Yeah. If you haven't seen any of the episodes, double back to the playlist and have a watch. If you see a name that you recognize, it's a similar sort of format. But my God, like, I've been so blessed to have so many of you support me through this, because this has been new. It's been a kind of experiment, and I'm just so grateful.
We can talk about this.
Yeah.
What guests were you most surprised that we were able to get on the Fandom Lives?
Oh heck, like
you're like, how?
I was stunned when we got Nick Nitro, because he was not only big, but he's busy, right? Like he has stuff to do.
He's a busy boy. Yeah.
He makes remixes all the time. There's no ends to what he does. But I was also surprised by the fact that I talked to him. He was really open and really, like, that was one of my favorite interviews of the series. And then he sent me a link to his private Discord server, just like, hey, I really enjoyed it. Let's hang out more. And I've actually appeared on a couple of the streams on his channel that he does of Mega Man Legends. I've appeared on a couple of those since, just because he was like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed it. Let's be friends. And I've made a friend. Like, I've made friends doing the Fandom Lives. You can ask no more, can you? Yeah. My favorite food is pizza. My favorite topping is meatball, I guess.
Meatball.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's good. No one ever chooses meatball. Like, you know, when it's got like loads of meat stuff on it and maybe some mushrooms or something.
I like chicken and bacon on pizza.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Chicken on pizza.
Yeah.
Chicken on pizza is okay. Chicken on pizza is okay.
If there's bacon and barbecue, then it's really good.
What's your favorite AU? My favorite AU is Ask Frisk and Company. It's a comic on Tumblr by Trash Queen and Comic Cat. They are my dear friends. And you know, I said that I'd do a D&D stream. They play characters on that stream. Again, that's another whole story that I didn't talk about. Like, about the same time as I was joining TwoAllNighters, I got invited to work on the official dub of Ask Frisk and Company. Oh man, that was such an exciting time.
Yeah. Who did you play in the dub?
I played like one of the human souls and a bunch of different askers, because it's a Tumblr Ask blog, so questions come in and they feature in the comic, and obviously you give voices to those. Yeah, so good. Oh man, I love it so much.
I kind of like the creepier. I'm a fan of like horror stuff, so I liked Horror Tale. I liked Dust Tale and Flowerfell. Personally.
Okay, so like the dub that we did the other day. Do you know that was my first time voicing Horror Tale Sans, and it was fun. That was fun. It was
cool.
That was fun.
I really liked that one.
Yes, yeah. You know, amazing.
It's a different approach to what people probably expected, but it worked really well.
I mean, I've never heard a voice for Horror Tale Sans, so I just kind of went for my own thing. That's important as well. As a voice actor, you do your own thing. You interpret the character how you want. And if you're like, if you've got it like with real confidence and you've got a good delivery, you'll surprise project leads. Project leads will say, "Oh, I wasn't expecting you to do that voice, but I love it." You know, people get passionate when you put passion into what you do. The Last of Us is an awesome game. I agree. Yeah,
the first one is
yeah, the original. Yeah. We're not talking about the sequel. Stop it.
Yeah, there is no sequel. Please.
There is no sequel.
There was some like DLC or something, wasn't there?
Oh, I don't know.
It was like a Ellie story.
Okay.
Oh god. I'm
I
dying.
don't know. I never really played The Last of Us personally.
Oh crap! I ate the snowman piece.
Ah.
Wait, did you?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Snowman.
Oh,
No.
no.
God, no.
Why would you do that?
I'm sorry. I pressed the
Can
button.
this truly be a true pacifist route?
No, no, my aching heart. I'm gonna die.
I
You deserve
died.
that after eating the snowman piece.
I refuse.
Oh wait, no, you don't really die, do you?
I refuse.
Well, snowman's done eating.
I refuse.
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry. That's terrible. That's the great. In my entire voice acting career, I have never strayed so far from the path. Ah, no.
Oh, and now
That's-
you won't get that message in the phone call. It's like you made a snowman really happy.
Yep. Oh god.
Or does that doesn't happen in True Pacifist, does it? That's
I don't
regular
know.
Pacifist route.
Oh, I died
Yeah, 'cause
again.
you don't get a phone call in True Pacifist.
Oh well, in that case, it's fine. I'll just chow down on snowman pieces for days. Snowman pieces for days.
I mean, you get to destroy the barrier, so just take the whole damn snowman with you.
Worse than genocide routes. Blair, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Blair. I love you guys. Seriously, I'm having a lot of fun here.
Oh well.
Because as you guys can see, I can't play Undertale. I'm terrible at the game, and it's just enjoyable to just think that you're watching and just like, oh god, what's this guy doing?
I play it more. I've played it more than the average person does, just because I started experimenting with different phone calls you can get at the end.
Oh, okay.
Like if you kill all the guards, Undyne is really upset.
Really? Is that right?
Yeah, she's like, you killed my entire troop of guards, or something like that. She gets really pissed off at you.
That's crazy.
I think there was a few where if you kill Toriel, Sans mentioned something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'd have to play through it again. Oh.
How the hell was I supposed to avoid that?
Oh, James, no.
Guys, I'm starting to feel like this game might be a bit broken.
Nah, it's fine. I've died to Azrael a few times.
This is definitely harder than the Sans fight, guys.
No, it isn't. I have never beaten Sans.
Have you never beaten Sans?
No, personally, I've never beaten Sans.
Holy heck, biscuits! I have.
Wow. That
So-
means you're better at the game than me.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Oh.
Maybe I'll do a stream where I try to beat Sans one day.
Yeah, man.
We'll see.
I always get killed by those star thingies. It's
Yeah,
torturing me.
stars are
Yeah,
fun.
guys. As soon as I ate the snowman,
All
things
this
started
happens.
going wrong.
The game becomes unwinnable after you eat Snowman.
Oh, jeez. That makes so much sense. Oh god! 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 No! 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 Oh no! Why? How am I supposed to avoid it? How am I supposed to avoid it?
You gotta lace between the stars.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm not enjoying this anymore.
Fun times.
How could they ruin Undertale? It was perfect and now it's terrible. It was the best game ever and now it's all gone wrong.
No,
Oh man.
no. Who is your favorite Undertale character? I think we've gone over this. It's Sans.
We have. Yours is Sans, isn't it?
No.
No.
It's Papyrus.
So each of our favorite characters are who the other person voices. That's interesting.
Pretty much, yeah.
That speaks to our ongoing bromance, you know.
I Yeah.
The reason that I love Sans is because I love you, David.
No. I like Papyrus. I'll say because of you too, but really it's it's because he's really nice and determined, and he's an inspiration to me a bit. Like,
oh my god. Yeah, his positivity is just a bit
I
ridiculous.
strive to be a very positive person and always look on the good side of things. And when he's like, you know, everyone has good in them, even if they don't think so, or nobody else thinks so.
Yeah.
It's great. I love that.
That's totally right. Like, I mean, that's the message of the game in a nutshell, isn't it?
Yeah, and he delivers it, and that's why I like him so much. It's because he's almost like the moral decision you have to make.
Okay, I'm completely collapsing now. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Oh, James. You have the best armor on, right?
Nope. I'm pretty sure I haven't changed my armor like in the last
But
10 streams.
you should have the locket equipped. That raises your defense, right?
That'll be why I'm sucking. That'll be it. That'll be it. So actually, I'm doing really
This is like a hard mode.
This is hard mode. I'm doing hard mode. I'm going hard.
Yeah, we'll call it that for now.
Oh God! What?
There was another character I really liked from Undertale. I think it was. I liked Azrael for a while, just because that whole self-sacrifice thing he does.
I mean, it's complicated, isn't it? Because, I mean, actually, you voiced Azrael in the series that we did at the end of last year.
Growth Spurt.
And that was really good. Like, there was a part where you had an argument with Toriel, and it was proper charged. It was awesome.
Yeah, my Azrael voice is like here, but a little, I guess, higher.
Yeah. Totally.
I just wanted him to sound like a very angsty young adult or older teen.
Yep.
So when he's like, "It's not a phase, Mom."
Got
Stuff
it.
like that.
Yeah. Like Max from a Goofy movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I kind of see that.
Sony Powerline Dad, the biggest rock star on the planet. God.
He's Max Goof. I don't like this now.
Oh no.
Oh, watch out for that.
How am I supposed to get rid of? How am I supposed to get through that? How am I supposed to get through that? Thank you for joining us,
that
everybody. We're
like-
going to be here for the next
No,
3
no.
hours.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I don't know how to get through that, dude.
Uh,
I tried so hard,
know what
and I
to
got
tell
so
you.
far. Jeez.
you're not even to like the part where you help the corrupted souls or whatever. Right?
Isn't that in the Omega Flowey fight?
Is it?
Yeah,
It's not in this fight.
it isn't in this fight. Oh, wait, you mean when... I mean, I think at that point it gets easier, doesn't it? This is the hard bit.
Yeah, this is the hard part.
Tell me this is the hard bit, please.
No, that is in this fight. You save when you start saving everyone.
Yeah, you're right.
When you fight like Alphys and Undyne and. I wonder why Alphys didn't really have a fight.
They made a mod, didn't they?
I think so.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna die! How do I do this? This is really difficult.
Yeah, I think you've just made it difficult by not wearing the armor.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm hoping.
You see, there's a thing that people think is that Papyrus does not like jokes and puns. It's not true. He does like jokes and puns, but he doesn't like bad ones.
Yes. And I think that's
He
true for most
he
people.
made jokes.
Yeah.
He made puns. He made jokes in the actual game.
Yeah.
But to him, those were good jokes.
Put a bit more backbone into it.
Yeah, so he loves jokes.
Ow.
But Sans does make
Ow.
bad ones, in his opinion, I guess.
I'm so sorry.
Come on. Holy shit, I got through! Oh my god!
Oh, you did it. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Is that the last big attack?
I don't know.
Your determination. Oh. It'll be your downfall. I don't even know what my inspiration for my Azrael voice was.
Oh, goodness. We've already established this. It's freaking
Max Goof?
Maximilian from a Goofy movie, yeah.
It might have been that. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
When I did my audition for when I did my audition for Azrael to play in that one dub, One More Chance.
Yeah.
I don't know what the inspiration for the Azrael voice was, but they seem to really like it.
It's because you're a good voice actor. I think like it's more important to inject emotion into what you're voicing than it is to have like a particular sounding voice.
Right.
I feel like anything that I ever voice in, you can tell it's me. Like I don't make my voice dramatically different, but people tend to like it because it's just like. I mean, obviously it is good to have like a range in your repertoire, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of professional voice actors that don't change their voice like at all.
Yeah, yeah. You know the guy who voices Old Man. Oh, here we are. This is where this gets easier. Like it gets easier from this point.
It does.
You know, in JoJo, the guy who plays Grandpa in Kohotaro Kujo's timeline.
I haven't watched JoJo.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's fair enough.
Um,
But that Grandpa
was
guy,
just-
everything that voice actor has ever voiced in, he sounds exactly the same. You know?
Yeah, my go-to example is Joe Swanson Crunk.
Yeah, man. Same
Like,
character.
he just does the same voice for every character he plays.
Yeah, man.
There was a point where somebody was like doing an impression of him to get like voice acting jobs because he sounded like him. Because I think the people that were casting were like, we can't get the actual guy, so let's get somebody that can do an impression of him.
Isn't that like the dude who played Count Dooku in the Clone Wars? Literally, the only thing that he had going for him was that he sounded vaguely like Christopher Lee,
Yeah.
and that like
yeah,
jump-started his career.
pretty much.
Patrick Warburton. That's the guy who plays Kronk, right?
Yeah, that's Kronk.
Isn't he the
Joe
same voice for All
Swanson.
Might? See, look, guys, this is what we need. We need a community of people who just know everything about voice acting.
The All Might guy was, wasn't that the guy who voices like Vegeta and Piccolo?
That's right,
The
yeah.
one who voiced the English All Might.
I think you might be right. I am here, Paper Jam, the legit ink child. Hello, Tinker Smiles. We are playing Undertale.
Remastered, even though it doesn't look too remastered right now.
I mean,
It's remastered, I swear.
it's remastered
Well,
to
the
a
items
point.
and things are different, right?
I
The
can't
fight act item.
move your body. Nothing happened. You struggle. Nothing happened.
Oh, oh.
You tried to reach your save file. Nothing happened. You tried again to reach your save file. Nothing happened.
Oh.
Seems saving the game.
If
Really?
only you had a snowman piece, something would happen.
Listen, we're basically brothers at this point. So I want you to get the full extent of my meaning when I tell you this. Fuck you. Seems saving the game
Okay,
really is
yeah,
impossible.
save the game.
But Mysterio has followed.
Mysterio. Welcome.
Maybe with what little power you do have, you can save something else.
Ah, yourself.
Save! Undyne, you reached out to Azrael's soul and called out to your friends. They're in there somewhere, aren't they? Within the depths of Azrael's soul, something is resonating. We're in this for the long haul, guys. It's been an hour and 15 minutes, but we are finishing this game.
We gotta finish the game. I'm sorry,
Fake it.
Blair. See, there's a remastered sprite. Look at that. That's so
Yeah.
cool. I've actually had people tell me to try to do an Undyne voice, and I did not do well. I couldn't.
As long as Gale Rice exists, Undyne's voice will have that canon for me.
I love that accent.
Oh, it's so good. Like, if you guys, oh my god, everyone has seen the hero here. Everyone has seen the hero here.
I've seen like all
So
Gale
good.
Rice's videos.
It was an interesting. That was another. That was the most surprising to me. Yeah, totally. Just because of how very, very big Gale Rice's animations were a couple of years ago. And again, that's another friend that I've made, man. Like, it's crazy. Just like, I drop her a DM every him, sorry. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I drop him a message every so often just to be like, hey, hope you're okay. And it's like, yeah, all good. Thumbs up. Amazing.
Yeah, he made a Game Grumps animated. It was really good.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's the funniest thing.
The Dampy video.
They did,
I love it.
they did, what did he do? He's been doing, like, COVID-19 Undyne, like, animatics.
Mm-hmm.
And one came out last week, I think. And it's the funnest stuff. Like, it's so good.
It's got a lot of views now. I shared it around, like, everywhere.
Yeah. See, look, I can move to the left and to the right.
You can.
I don't just have to jump like that. Oh, God.
Well, there you did.
Oh god, the lost souls stand there. I'm going to talk to myself. Do you remember the recipe for spaghetti? You asked the lost soul to cook something for you. The lost soul is trying to hide its joy, but
Why even try? Jesus, man, that hits home. That hits home, Sans.
Oof, Sans. You're gonna get a lot of fan art, Sans.
Somehow it seems flattered by this. You'll never see him again. Oh, wait, no, that's the blue stop sign. Blue stop sign.
Blue stop
I
sign.
promise I know how to play this game.
the lost souls stand there.
They do.
Puzzle. Help me with the puzzle.
Seeing how nicely you treated its brother, the other lost soul remembers too.
No!
Yeah.
Wait! You're my friend. I could never capture you.
No, I'm rooting for you, kid.
I love you so much. You are my dear, dear friend. I told you it would get emotional, man.
Oh, it's very emotional.
The lost souls appeared.
I love his pauldrons. How they shaded him like that.
Yeah. Forgive me for this.
Toriel doesn't look too much different to me. But
I mean,
there's
yeah.
not much you can do with Toriel.
Yeah, you're right. Just add color. Like, even just adding color. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's some nice shading on like the fur, but the clothes are so like solid and plain. Can't do too much. It sure is getting gay in here, isn't it? Yeah. That's
I mean,
okay.
is it as gay as the Nick Nitro episode? I mean, I'm not sure about that.
No.
That was pretty
No.
gay.
Everyone was watching that and being like, "Wow, James got a big old boy crush."
I was full. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair enough. I was falling for the man. He was
Unbelievably handsome and charming.
I think it's a
no,
legit
Nick's-
man
Nick's
crush, man.
cool.
It's a legit man crush. Seeing her remember you, the male lost soul tried hard to remember you too. You are our future.
Your fate is up to you now.
That's why I don't voice women.
I could, if I had enough practice, I could do more like deeper woman voices. But
Oh yes. Well, we needed someone to donate at that exact moment. That would have been amazing. Deeper woman voices. Oh yes. It's a little known fact, actually. I have voiced Metaton on this channel once, and it was a dub with a single word in it.
What was it?
Really, really short one where Frisk just kind of runs into Metaton's side and asks, "Do you miss me?" And then Metaton replies, "No." That's literally it. How does it compare to the Matt Mercer Man Crush? Luca, that's a great question. Nothing will compare to the Matt. We haven't talked about Dungeons and Dragons. How the hell have we not? Seriously, guys, Dungeons and Dragons will change your life. It will revolutionize the way that you create stories. You should definitely play it, and you should start by going to Critical Role's channel and clicking the subscribe button. Then click on the playlist that says Campaign 2 and start watching that.
And then cry.
So good. It's such a good. I genuinely believe it is the best thing that has ever been broadcast. Period. Full stop. It's so good.
It's very good.
Oh god.
I was considering making like a one-off sort of thing for like Undertale based D&D.
We experimented with that like maybe a year and a half ago or so with Corvo.
Yeah, I didn't really get too involved because I'm a busy boy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I was thinking of just writing out a campaign, like a one-off campaign, and then having like your character selection be one of the souls of the humans.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
And it would be character sheets based around those souls.
Yeah.
Like the items, defense, and stuff like that.
Avatar.
It was an idea, but I may do that at a later time.
I mean, you've played a bit of D&D, have you?
I have, and Blair has been DM in the game.
Yeah.
That I played. So that kind of got me wanting to like run my own campaign, like a one-off.
Yeah. A great thing that I would recommend all prospective dungeon masters to do is start a single. Oh god, I'm gonna cry. Oh, guys, I'm gonna cry.
You can cry.
No, I can't.
Oh, look at that! It's colored.
It's
now.
colored. They colored the fucking.
Oh,
god.
that's nice. I didn't expect that.
Oh my goodness.
I thought they would have kept like the sepia tones.
You feel your friend's souls resonating within Azrael.
Do you feel it? Do you feel it resonating?
What did you do? What's this feeling? What's happening to me? No! No! I don't need anyone! I'm gonna cry.
It's not doing much damage, is it?
Stop it! Get away from me! Do you hear me? I'll tear you apart!
Getting a little low. Low on those bullet things.
Greg.
Greg.
Do you know why I'm doing this? Why I keep fighting to keep you around? Oh, fuck!
You feel it now, Mr. Krabs.
I'm doing this because you're special, Greg. You're the only one that understands me. You're the only one who's any fun to play with anymore.
You're the only Greg for me.
No, that's not just it. I'm doing this because I care about you. I care about you more than anybody else. Oh, fuck. I'm really feeling it.
Blue.
I'm not ready for this to end. I'm not ready for you to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye to someone like you again.
Why is the fire blue?
Because he's sad? I don't know. So
okay.
please, stop doing this and just let me win! Stop it!
Not doing anything. 0.0000. Can't kill you.
I'm so alone.
Safe.
I'm so afraid.
Greg.
I...
Doesn't putting your name as Gaster crash the game?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
My first playthrough, when I got to this point,
Yeah.
this is the moment where I burst into tears.
Yeah.
I burst into tears.
For sure.
Everything is leading up to this moment, and it's a pleasure to share it with you. I mean it.
This game was a heck of an emotional roller coaster.
At this point, I'm starting to regret the the Greg. It's just kind of like it's killing the moment a little bit. It's fine. Greg. You're not actually Greg. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. We've been pulling your leg this whole time.
Greg's been gone for a long time.
I'm not the same Greg that started this whole adventure.
No. Frisk.
Ask, Frisk, and Company. I'm gonna reread the whole comic strip now after this because I finished this pacifist run. Jeez.
That's a nice name.
That's a nice name. I haven't felt like this for a long time. As a flower, I was soulless. I lacked the power to love other people. However, with everyone's soul that's inside me, I not only have my own compassion back, I can feel every other monster's as well. They all care about each other so much. And they care about you too, Frisk. Fuck. The thing that I want to communicate here is that I don't feel emotion simply for the game. I feel emotion for everything that came after playing this game. Like, no Undertale, for me, no voice acting, no Skyrim mod, no Witcher 3, no TwoAllNighters, no being best man at your wedding. Yeah. Oh, god damn it, wow.
Where would you be without the game?
Fucking hell. I mean,
would you just be teaching and...
I'd probably be pretty fucking bored.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, you never know what would happen if life goes a different way. You know?
True.
Oh, Jesus. Monsters are weird. Yep. It feels like they already love you. Holy hell. I'm not sure how much longer this is going to go on for. Maybe we can expect this to be done within the next half hour, I think.
Maybe. Are you going to backtrack?
Oh, am I going to talk to all the people? I'm not sure that I... Oh, man.
You can take the boat back, right?
I mean, going all the way back is something that I'm probably not going to do for the sake of saving time, because there's literally... Oh, what the hell am I going to do? Not forgive?
Are you not going to forgive?
I've come all this way to not forgive you?
I think I've done the not forgive thing just because I was curious.
That's true, Luca. Yeah, the little things. To be fair, the Sorial dub was kind of cringe this week. I mean, are we okay calling it that? I mean, let's just call a spade, David. It's.
I thought it was cute.
I thought it was me voicing Sans, which is different, but...
Hey, back to your roots.
Back to my roots. I feel like, I mean, the last thing that I edited was a Sans thing as well. I actually am really proud of that. It's only like a minute long, but I thought the animation looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Forgive Hazzy! Vicky, I think we're on the same wavelength. It's time for monsters to finally go free. And it's time for Season 1 of the Fandom Lives to finally end!
This just reminds me of that animation that I've seen where it has Weird Al's Bohemian Polka in the background. Have you seen that animation?
No, you need to send me the link.
It's very good.
Heckity heck. Here we are. The barrier is broken. Destroyed. There it is.
It's made by a very nice animator.
Frisk. I have to go now. As do we. To Discord, where we will be in the server.
Yeah, after the stream we'll be in Discord.
Yeah.
Link to Discord is in the description below.
Do join. Obviously, I think part of the Fandom Lives idea was to get onto VC more often and actually build a bit of a community. And hopefully
I've
you guys...
actually added a watch together VC channel too. I was hoping that would make people watch stuff together, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. You mean just screen share when you're watching The Mandalorian or something?
Yeah. And I've disabled mics for interruption's sake. Yeah, it's the ultimate T-pose.
The ultimate T-pose.
Yeah, it was a Japanese animator that made that video. It's really good.
I don't want to let go. Sometimes I wonder. Yeah.
That's the biggest message. Undertale fans don't want to let go.
Yeah. Is that what you and me are like? Do we just not want to let go of it?
I don't want to let go.
Neither do I. But we probably should.
Because we're going to do a great job no matter what we do. And everyone will be there for us.
Oh, okay.
There's a message for you.
Goodbye. No matter what we do. Yeah, I've gotten very, very close. Thank you, Liam. We have another follow. But no, I've come very close to crying. I can't even talk anymore. A couple times now.
With baby crying.
If you love me, won't you let me go? Oh, sorry, no, that's a different band, isn't it?
If
you love me, let me go. For some reason, I associate that line with more Coldplay. Frisk, this is all just a bad dream, and you're never waking up. Please wake up. It's time to watch. Oh, god damn it. Why are you doing this to me, game?
Crying.
I'm crying. I am awake, thank goodness. We were so worried. It felt like you were out there forever. I'm gonna stop.
Alphys with the W thing. That'd be funny.
Yeah. Desi, this is a mod called Undertale Remastered, which you can Google. It's on ModDB. It recolors all of those there sprites in combat as well.
The speaking sprites and the combat sprites, at least.
Yeah.
You just caught something in your eye.
What did you catch?
Yeah, tears.
Oh, bro. I love you, man.
Love you too.
The important
eyes.
Yeah. The important part is that Frisk is all right. Here, Frisk. Why not drink some tea? It'll make you feel better. Give him space. Yeah. They've got to be exhausted. It's been an exhausting stream.
A very long stream.
I'm sorry that I died so many times. I ate the snowman and then everything fell apart. It was It was tragic, and I'm desperately sorry.
Rip Snowman.
Indeed. The door to the east will lead us there now, but before then, perhaps you might want to take a walk. And say goodbye to all your wonderful friends. I'm going to
not do that.
I'm going to end the game and keep this save file. I'll keep this save file, and I will come back here, and I will talk to everybody, but for now, well, hell.
We're gonna just head on out.
If you leave here, your adventure will really be over. Your friends will follow you out of the underground. I'm ready.
Dun dun.
There are all kinds of secrets, Bjorkid. But if you want to see them, you're going to have to play through the game.
Many secrets.
Oh my. Isn't it beautiful, everyone?
Wow, it's even better than on TV. Way better. Better than I ever imagined.
TV?
YouTube.
Bitch, you live like this?
Bitch! You said bitch. Don't I'm leave ready. The sunshine is so nice and the air is so fresh. I really feel alive.
Hey, Sans. What's that giant ball?
Call that the sun, my friend.
That's the sun? Wowee! I can't believe I'm finally meeting the sun!
Yeah,
Probably
man.
shouldn't look at the sun for hours.
That's fair enough. They're monsters, though, so they, they've got different DNA.
But they've been in the dark, and they're like adjusting to light now.
Yeah, they're probably actually like they. What would actually happen is they'd step out and just be like, "Ah, my eyes, my eyes."
They've been in complete darkness, pretty much.
Yeah. This is the beginning of a bright new future, an era of peace between humans and monsters. Frisk.
I don't know.
Minecraft Star, thank you for the follow. I have something to ask of you. Will you act as our ambassador to the Humanes? I will be the ambassador.
Will you?
Yeah, Frisk will be the best ambassador. And I, the great Papyrus, will be the best mascot. I'll go make a good first impression by colliding with a Canadian mounted guard.
Well, someone's gotta keep him from getting in trouble. See you guys. Not gonna be me.
Without exception, he always goes the opposite direction. It's great. Love it. Papyrus, wait!
You think that was intentional?
Yeah, Toby always animated Sans going a different direction to the one that the player should go, because he'll always teleport in the opposite direction. It's basically Sans baiting you to go the way that he walks, right?
Yeah.
Because I did that on my first playthrough. When Sans walks in one direction and I follow him, I'm just like, this doesn't lead anywhere. What's going on? Because I am a pleb. Should I do something?
Get out.
She's angry at him because he murdered children.
He murdered.
AFAC reference.
Asian mathematics. You go on Tumblr, you look up Ask Frisk and Company, you start from page 1, and you're welcome.
Papyrus became Skeletor by stealing a mounted guard's horse and then going down a mountain. And, yes, well, Frisk, you came from this world, right? No, wait, this isn't Papyrus, this is Toriel. I'm sorry. Oh, God.
What will you do now?
I have to stay places with you to go.
You know, I got this thing. You got my number, right?
I want to stay with you. I want to stay with you, Mommy. I wonder if I do. I genuinely wonder if I will get the soulless ending, because I don't actually know. It might happen, which would be a terrible way to end this series because of all the positive vibes.
I suppose if you really do not have any other place to go, I will do my best to take care of you for as long as you need.
In my headcanon, Toriel has just Dave's voice. Because she's a goat, right? So different vocal cords. Yeah. It's canon. It's canon.
I think she would have like a husky older voice.
No, come along.
She's a big lady.
Come along, my child. Everyone is waiting for us. Come, take my hand.
Please grab my fluffy paw. She is very tall. She is a tall woman.
The Undertale Remastered mod was designed by Michael King.
Yes.
Oh, here we are.
Credits!
Credits for a vid.
And you get to see all the colored sprites.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll
Nice.
we'll let this run and then we will call it a night. David, thank you, man. And again, thank you to everybody who's appeared as guests. Revtrosity popped in a few minutes ago. It was really good to see him. Thank you to Papyrus. Thank you to the duck. Thank you to his car. Thank you to Sans. Thank you
One
to...
of them's on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah.
Wait, they're driving on the left side of the road.
That is the right side of the road where I'm from.
So where would this take place?
Obviously. The UK,
England.
man. The UK. This happens in a mountain in Scotland somewhere.
That's what the theory was, that it was in Scotland. Because a lot of the monsters are very similar to Scotland lore.
Well, yeah, the whole like goat thing, the goat, like that's linked to sort of pagan rituals from Scandinavia, and you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did Lesser Dog not have a sprite? Okay.
Heck.
Interesting. Before we do end the stream, though, there's one thing I wanted to save for the end,
Oh yeah.
and that would be the Dobnubble challenge.
Oh
as we
no,
all know.
I forgot.
I thought you might have forgotten. And
Oh,
I wanted to
jeez.
surprise you by saving it till the end.
Jesus.
It's near the end, so we'll just call it that.
Yeah.
James
yeah.
has created a word.
Indeed.
It's a very long word. It's not a real word, but it's been created.
It's an adjective.
And yeah, it's an adjective.
Yeah.
It explains everything.
It's a describing word.
And since James has created this word and had many other people on the Fandom Loops pronounce it, he should do well. So, whenever you're ready,
Oh heck.
I'll actually post this in chat.
Yeah, why not? Oh, I see it.
So, you at home or wherever you are can also try pronouncing this word.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fandom Lives is over, but the first season has been, in a word, incredi-dabble-dribble-drabba-dabba-dibble-double-dobby-dub-dub-nubble.
There you go.
Wah! That was a 6 out of 10 on delivery.
I give it a 6.5. But
6.5. That's very generous of you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Somebody tried. Asian mathematics.
I just have this beautiful image of everyone at home, just like incredible. What is this word? What are we doing? We've been on this stream series for months and still can't even say the word.
Dibble double dobby is never free elf.
You know, we were in the car today and Classical FM came on and they played the bit of the Harry Potter score from that bit of the movie.
Yeah.
I am not even kidding. We were just like, oh no, no, please.
I want to say a spoiler about Dawi, but I'm afraid that might make people upset.
Yeah,
The movie's been out a while. The books have been out a while.
yeah, man.
Just
It's
don't get attached to Dawi.
the end. Oh no, oh dear.
What?
Oh no! Ha ha ha!
The one with no
Did
colored
you
sprite.
really think it was over?
Nah.
I mean, we haven't even done the special thanks yet. Ready? Let's end all of this for good.
Wow. Time to dodge some names.
Ba-doing! 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 I'm doing well.
Wasn't there a rumor
Doing right.
that if,
Oh
like,
no!
if you
I
don't
failed.
touch any names, you get something?
Yeah. There's a
Is it
there's
real
a
or
yeah. There's a door that doesn't open for you unless you get through this without touching anybody.
Oh, that's right. That's where
Yeah, man. It's where the whale thing was.
glide is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh
What's
God!
in the door?
So this is really difficult. I'd say that this is probably harder than Sans, right? For the sake
Yeah.
of unlocking a little thing.
What is it that you get in that door?
Oh, I don't even remember. It's been such a long time, David.
I
Oh,
haven't
shit.
looked it up.
Oh, God.
There's just a point where you start touching names and you're like, whatever.
No, I will stay determined.
All right.
Determinated. Yes, excellent.
See, look, I'm
Special
good. I'm
thanks
good.
to
I'm
all
doing all right.
these people.
Doing all right. Doing all right. These Patreon backers or something?
No!
Oh, God, this is where it all goes wrong.
I don't know. Are these Patreon backers or are
Oh,
they just
God,
like
it's all...
I was doing so
everyone
well!
they didn't mention in the credits?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sans is like the Dark Souls.
I'd say this
You
is...
remember?
This is like trying to get through this without touching anything. This is definitely harder than Sans.
It's, I would say, almost impossible.
Yeah. I would suggest somebody with the determination to get through this without touching any of them. Well, look at all that. I didn't
You
do very
touched
well.
those. It's a
Six,
smaller
seven,
list
Then it might have been.
than most. Yeah.
Kickstarter. There you go. Thanks to friends,
Kickstarter.
family, Undertale team, and of course the player.
Mm.
Without you, all of this would be impossible. And Toby, without you, all of this would be impossible.
It says good night. Is that because it's nighttime? Hmm.
It's interesting that he does assume that we are playing this at night, which,
Hmm.
generally speaking, is a fair cop, like it was nighttime. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Here's where it all goes wrong, guys.
Uh-oh. Well,
Dave, I'm scared.
yeah, it'll be fine. You got your own room, you got a slice of pie. What more could you ask for?
Here it is. Guys,
Master
thank
Mod.
you so much for watching and joining us. We'll take a break on this series for the next little while. Please do keep communicating us with ideas as to who you want to join us as special guests for the future.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have any other points to make, Bud? Or
I would just say thanks to everyone who joined us on the first season of the Fandom Lives. Maybe in the future we can have them on again.
yeah, if they'd be up for it.
Possibly.
Yeah. For like an update, maybe.
For sure.
Yeah. I definitely want to spend some time having an opportunity to reflect, to think how we can improve this. Just on my side, it's really, really busy. I think potentially having a co-host might be a way forward, but we'll figure it out.
Maybe.
Because David, listen, like,
Yeah.
as an interviewer, you've done quite well today. I'm impressed.
I haven't really done many interviews personally.
You were good, man. I really enjoyed it. I felt listened to.
Yeah, I'm a good listener more than a talker, honestly. Just in personal experience.
I mean, to be an interviewer, listening is really important. Responding to what the person's telling you is really important. I would say,
Sure.
like, as long as you have pre-prepared questions in front of you, and you don't mind going slightly off-piste based on what people say, I'd say listening is probably more important than being a snappy talker. Yeah,
Because you want to get the most information you can out of the person you're interviewing.
that's right. See this? See, guys, this guy, he knows.
He's a clever guy. He's a clever guy.
Well, join us after the stream in the Discord server, the official TwoAllNighters Discord server. Link is in the description below. I think it's just discord.com/TwoAllNighters if you want to join that way.
Okay. Yeah, we'll jump across there now and end the stream here. God bless all of you. And I just want to stress this again, okay? Because I'm not sure I'm not sure a message like this can be hammered home hard enough. You hold inherent, lasting, significant, and infinite value There is no one like you on the planet. You're a generous gift to the world. If you don't believe that, that's okay. You will come to a place where you do. I pray that that's the case. And you have, our thanks. You have our support, and you have our love. God bless you all. Talk to you again at some point.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Whoa. Is the outro playing?